favorable publicity is one thing. Notoriety is something entirely different. She's been here 5 times, Kendra. She's a disruption. Those paparazzi robbed the school of any dignity it might have. Your friend Jessie Mercado arranged for her first visits here to the school. Can't she tell her to go on tour or something? That might be difficult when Delilah is a superstar and she and Jessie are just good friends, Kendra said dryly. We're only having a small communication problem with her. Jessie didn't even know she was here until I called her and asked her to drive down from L.A. and talk to her. She should be here by now. Time to escape. She'd done all she could to soothe Allison. She turned and started across the campus. I'll go down to Big Rock where Delilah is performing and meet her. Big Rock? Allison asked. Now it's an outdoor concert? It's not really a concert. Big Rock was an enormous flat rock on the grassy expanse of the gentle hills that overlooked the ocean. Kendra and generations of other students had sat there on the rock, carved their initials, and told their secrets to each other. No one could call Big Rock a stage. She liked what I told her about how the kids felt about it. She just sits on the rock, sings a little, and talks to the kids. By having it outdoors, it gives the kids more room to spread out. She was hurrying away. It's going to be fine, Allison. We'll take care of it. Then take care of keeping her away from here, she called after her. I don't know why she would even want to come. Because she likes it here, Allison, Kendra said quietly, as she headed across the huge campus toward the hill that led to Big Rock. She likes the kids, and there's no way we're going to hurt her feelings. She could hear the sound of Delilah's guitar in the distance, but she wasn't singing. Laughter. She must have said something funny to the kids while she was strumming. Delilah was so good with the kids. Why not? She wasn't much more than a kid herself. Barely 20. She'd hit it big with her first platinum record when she was 15 and kept on climbing. Yet Kendra had always been aware of something youthful and wistful about her from the first moment Jessie had introduced them. Jessie had told her she'd had a few big headaches from the time she'd taken over Delilah's personal protection, but it had only been because the girl was young and scared. She'd never turned into a spoiled brat, which could well have happened, considering her sudden fame. Kendra knew Jessie had become really fond of her before she'd turned her over to another protection service. And it was obvious Delilah adored her. Kendra had wondered whether she'd first come to the school because it would give more opportunity to be with Jessie. If that had been the reason, it wasn't now. She'd told Allison the truth. She'd seen both the gentleness and the affection whenever Delilah interacted with the students. Coward, Jessie jeered from behind Kendra. Here I am to the rescue. Maybe you should have called your friends Griffin and Metcalf with the FBI to keep Dee under control. Or how about Lynch? As a black ops specialist, he should have been able to handle her. Shut up. Kendra turned to watch Jessie Mercado walk toward her. Those huge brown eyes and pixie features echoed the mischief in Jessie's voice, but Kendra had already had enough. I took the flack Allison was handing me, but I had no intention of yanking Delilah out of here by myself. She told you to call her Dee. Jessie fell into step with her. Do you want to hurt her feelings? She thinks you're her friend. And I'm trying to maintain a professional relationship, which was difficult when Dee was so damn wistful and appealing. And I am her friend. I just don't want to have to be the bad guy. She did us a favor the first couple times she came here for interviews with the kids. And you don't want to tell her to get lost now that all that celebrity bullshit is getting in the way. Well, Dee has to live with it 24/7, Jessie added bluntly. You're too soft. By all means, call in the FBI. I'm calling in Jessie Mercado. Why didn't you know she was going to show up here today? We don't live in each other's pockets. She didn't mention it. When I phoned her, she told me she didn't know herself until her car picked her up this morning. It was an impulse. She didn't even notify her security detail. Jessie's lips tightened. She was halfway to Oceanside before those agents thought to check on why she was late for rehearsal. I'd have fired them if I'd still been heading her security. It was her fault. She shook her head. They had a job to do. Cooperation with a client is nice, but you can never count on it. Though I'll read her the riot act for being stupid, I taught her better than that. She glanced soberly at Kendra. But she really wasn't being stupid. She's very smart and canny about what's going on around her. Sometimes she just has to let go and forget about being Delilah the superstar. It keeps her sane.